I write a tiny letter to the person I will be and tie it with a golden thread of peaceful mystery. The mistakes of the afternoon are written in the ink, but I am sitting on the edge and choosing not to sink. The moonlight falls across the table like a silver sheet to tell me that the broken paths will beautifully meet. The calendar is turning to a blank and open page, leaving the heavy winter thoughts inside a locked cage. A softer sunrise is waiting on the timeless world stage. A brighter morning is traveling across the eastern sea, bringing a lighter version of the soul that's meant to be. You don't have to carry all the burdens of the night. The coming daylight is going to make the shadows white, and everything you touch will find its natural sovereign light. The heavy clouds are breaking up above the sleeping town. I'm taking all the artificial expectations down. Tomorrow is a sovereign gift that hasn't been unsealed, where every little hidden wound can beautifully be healed. I tuck the little paper square inside my jacket tray and trust the quiet current that will lead me on my way. A brighter morning is traveling across the eastern sea, bringing a lighter version of the soul that's meant to be. You don't have to carry all the burdens of the night. The coming daylight is going to make the shadows white, and everything you touch will find its natural sovereign light. The harbor lights are blinking in the distant indigo view, absolving every single doubt and making spirits new. The sweetest invitation is coming straight to you. A brighter morning is traveling across the eastern sea, bringing a lighter version of the soul that's meant to be. The dawn will arrive with a soft and golden grace to wipe the remaining traces of sorrow from your face, and you will find your balance inside the open space. The frozen edges slowly turn to clear inside this empty morning hemisphere. The plastic surface wets a cold embrace, leaving a watery and circular trace. I find an old drawing in my drawer, a feet upon a sunny yellow floor. The solid ice is shrinking in the heat, while sunbeams look so lazy on the sheet. The memories are bitter and yet sweet. The pencil marks are fading in the light, the blurry outlines of a summer night. Just focus on the details that remain, and let the background music ease the pain. The innocence we cannot catch again. coffee dilutes into a lighter shade, like promises we thought we securely made. I take a sip but cannot find the taste of all the golden hours we chose to waste. The charcoal lines are smudging on my thumb, leaving my foolish heart completely numb. The pencil marks are fading in the light, the blurry outlines of a summer night. Just focus on the details that remain, and let the background music ease the pain. The innocence we cannot catch again. The bottom of the tumbler is so chill, while everything around the house is still. The wind is blowing over on the hill. The pencil marks are fading in the light, the blurry outlines of a summer night. The morning sun can wash the stains away, but this transparent yearning is here to stay. A quiet ghost that never went astray. Heavy shoes are kicking off beside the wooden door, leaving the weary shadows of the day upon the floor. I watch the white steam rising from the little painted clay, and let the noisy arguments of the world dissolve away. The clock upon the wall is ticking at a lazy pace, inviting a quiet calmness back into this empty space. You don't have to explain the tears you held inside your eyes, or try to find the answers to their cold and clever lies. The soft and velvet blanket is your beautiful disguise. Everything is perfectly alright within these four warm walls. We can just ignore the heavy world until the morning calls. You did your very best today beneath the pouring rain, so let the gentle melody wash away the lingering pain, and find a small and cozy shelter inside the evening lane. The sweet brown sugar melts into the lighter creamy shade, far away from every single calculated choice we made. I take a slow and quiet sip and let my shoulders fall, realizing that the giant worries are incredibly small. The stars are taking positions outside the window pane to whisper that your honest heart was never built in vain. Everything is perfectly alright within these four warm walls. We can just ignore the heavy world until the morning calls. You did your very best today beneath the pouring rain, so let the gentle melody wash away the lingering pain, and find a small and cozy shelter inside the evening lane. The pillow is so soft against your tired and heavy head, unfolding every secret silent vow that we have said. A beautiful tomorrow is waiting just ahead. Everything is perfectly alright within these four warm walls. We can just ignore the heavy world until the morning calls. The midnight air is singing a profound and ancient song to tell you that your wandering soul was right here all along. And in this quiet corner you beautifully belong. Dusty air in the classroom hall. I drew a heart upon the wall, quickly erased it when you passed, afraid the feeling wouldn't last. Chalkboard hearts and faded dreams. Nothing is ever as it seems. We were awkward, we were shy, watching the summer clouds go by. Your eraser left a ghostly trace, just like the look upon your face when I tried to say I liked your style, and you gave me a hesitant smile. It's funny how the dust settles down on every memory in this town. We were kids playing at being grown, seeds of love that we had sown. Chalkboard hearts and faded dreams. Nothing is ever as it seems. We were awkward, we were shy, watching the summer clouds go by. Chalk dust in the evening air. I still see you standing there. First love written in white, fading into the velvet night. Latte art and bitter roasted beans. I am living in between the scenes. You sit by the window looking out. I am here lost in a quiet doubt. These coffee shop confessions never leave the secret webs that my lonely fingers weave. I wish you knew the things I never say while you are drinking your time away. I check my watch, I pretend to work, I hide the feelings that inside me lurk. You adjust your scarf and start to leave. I am left with nothing but my sleeve. Perhaps you feel it cup of kindness that is never full? Or am I just a stranger in your sight, passing through your day like morning light? These coffee shop confessions never leave the secret webs that my lonely fingers weave. I wish you knew the things I never say while you are drinking your time away. Cold coffee, empty chair, I am still waiting for you there. Raindrops tapping on the window glass, watching the busy people as they pass. I see your reflection in the pane, blurry and soft against the falling rain. I am singing echoes of a love unseen, lost in the colors of a velvet dream. You never hear the melody I play, it washes into puddles, fades away. I keep my secrets in a leather book, hidden away from every curious look. I love the way you laugh at nothing much. I crave the ghost of your imaginary touch. So let the rain fall down on me. It is the only company I need to keep this fire burning in the cold before the story grows too tired and old. I am singing echoes of a love unseen, lost in the colors of a velvet dream. You never hear the melody I play, it washes into puddles, fades away. Echoes in the rain, fading fast. A memory of you that cannot last. I threw the old instructions out the window to the sea. They never had a single clause that suited you and me. We spent too many seasons trying to keep the perfect lane, and letting all their rigid rules inflict a hidden pain. But look at how the orange sun is melting in the bay, illuminating all the roads where we can break away. The dashboard clock is glowing yellow-green against the night as we turn off the highway where the city lights are bright. Our independent spirits are taking sudden flight. We are driving past the boundaries that they drew inside our mind, and leaving all their critical and heavy words behind. We do not need a compass when our vision is so clear, washing away the final trace of hesitation and fear. The sweetest freedom is the one we hold so incredibly dear. They told us we would wander till our spirits came to grief, but every single open mile is bringing grand relief. The radio is playing our private sovereign theme, a beautiful reminder of a self-directed dream. We've gained our independence from the stories they would spin, and unlocked the ancient heavy doors that kept our beauty in. We are driving past the boundaries that they drew inside our mind, and leaving all their critical and heavy words behind. We do not need a compass when our vision is so clear, washing away the final trace of hesitation and fear. The sweetest freedom is the one we hold so incredibly dear. The salty wind is filling up the empty open space, and light is shining softly on your smiling serene face. We finally arrived inside our own authentic place. We are driving past the boundaries that they drew inside our mind, and leaving all their critical and heavy words behind. The ocean waves are singing a profound and ancient song to remind us that our wandering hearts were right all along. And in our own skin, we are beautifully strong. Quiet aisles and dusty books, I caught your shy and sideways looks, turning pages, hiding my face in this sacred silent place. Library whispers, soft and low. Where did the time go? I don't know. First love hidden in the spine. I wish that you were truly mine. We shared a desk, we shared a pen. I'd do it all over again. Your breath was warm against my ear, whispering things I longed to hear. Books are full of lovers bold, but ours was a story never told. Just a touch of hands on a heavy shelf. I kept the secret to myself. Library whispers, soft and low. Where did the time go? I don't know. First love hidden in the spine. I wish that you were truly mine. Silence holds the words we kept, while the rest of the world has slept. Library whispers fading away in the light of yesterday. Shelves of stories reaching for the sky. I find you reading Let a Minute Die. I pick a book just to be standing near. The scent of paper makes the world feel clear. My silent muse in aisles of dusty gold. Your stories are the ones I want to hold, but I am just a chapter left unread, with all these words spinning in my head. I watch the way you underline a line. I wish that But libraries are places for the hush, so I will hide away the sudden rush. Turn the page, the story moves along. I am the verse within your favorite song. Unheard, unseen, a whisper on the shelf. I keep the secret mostly to myself. My silent muse in mouths of dusty gold. Your stories are the ones I want to hold, but I am just a chapter left unread, with all these words spinning in my head. Close the book, the lights go dim. I am still here, dreaming of him. I wrote your name on a paper plane, folded edges hiding all my shame, standing by the schoolyard gate, praying that the bell would wait. Oh, my first love, clumsy and sweet, heart racing fast, missing a beat. I threw the sky, you looked away, lost in the wind of that sunny day. I practiced lines in the mirror glass, watching the shadows of seasons pass. Just a simple hello felt so tall, afraid that I'd stumble, afraid I would fall. Do you remember the ink on your sleeve, or the silly secrets I couldn't leave? It's a dusty memory, soft and gray, but it makes me smile in a quiet way. Oh, my first love, clumsy and sweet, heart racing fast, missing a beat. I threw the sky, you looked away, lost in the wind of that sunny day. Paper plane landed, no one saw, just a tiny scratch, a little flaw. First love, stay in the breeze, resting among the autumn trees. The heavy indigo is washed away, leaving a shade of soft and quiet gray. The fabric frayed around the open cuff, as if the changing weather wasn't enough. You tell me that your heart is out of frame, and everything you touch looks just the same. You button up the collar to your chin to keep the bitter winter wind from coming in, letting the new in. Different days begin. Inside the soft the quiet corner in the shade, a gentle shelter that our youth had made. We sit inside this small and cozy booth, discussing all the sharp and painful truth. The metal buttons rattle on the arm, trying to keep our frozen spirits warm. We look back at the kids we used to be, floating so blindly on a stormy sea. Inside the soft protection of this sleeve, it's totally okay for you to grieve. The brightest color always has to fade to match the quiet corner in the shade, a gentle shelter that our youth had made. The thread is pulling loose along the seam, just like the ending of a beautiful dream. But light is shining in a golden beam. Inside the soft protection of this sleeve, it's totally okay for you to grieve. We wear our stains like maps upon our chests and give our weary wandering spirits rest, believing that the broken things are blessed. Sunlight fading on the apartment wall. I wait for footsteps in the quiet hall. I know your rhythm, I know the door. I hear you walking across the floor. I am a shadow dancing with your own, a secret garden that has never grown. I love the way you exist in space, without a worry on your gentle face. Maybe tomorrow I will say hello. Maybe I will let the feeling show. But today the shadows feel so safe and kind. I leave the heavy burdens far behind. What if you saw me standing in the light? Would you turn away in sudden fright? Or would you smile and ask me for my name? Life is such a complicated game. I am a shadow dancing with your own, a secret garden that has never grown. I love the way you exist in space, without a worry on your gentle face. Fading light, shadow play. I will love you another day. Shaking the square, watching it grow. Colors of summer, soft and slow. There we are, squinting at the light. Everything felt so perfectly right. Sun-Drenched Polaroid fading away, just like the memories of yesterday. First love captured in a frame. I still whisper your secret name. Yellow edges and blurry lines, time leaves its mark and its signs. We were laughing, we were free, just you and just me. It's sitting out on my dusty shelf, a younger version of myself. It doesn't matter, it doesn't sting, it's just a beautiful quiet thing. Sun-drenched Polaroid fading away, just like the memories of yesterday. First love captured in a frame. I still whisper your secret name. Polaroid photo, white and gray. I'll put it in a box today. First love, a sunny blur of who we were, of who we were. I fold my wishes into paper planes. They drift above the city's window panes. They carry names I whisper in the dark, a flicker waiting for a tiny spark. Oh, I am sending out my heart in flight, across the shadows of the lonely night. Do you see them falling at your feet? Or are they lost upon the busy street? I track your shadow near the subway gate. I learned to love the way you hesitate. It is a fragile thing, this hope I hold, a story written that is never told. If you looked up, would you find me there, tracing the static in the evening air? Or am I just a blur, a passing shade in the quiet choice that I have made? Oh, I am sending out my heart in flight, across the shadows of the lonely night. Do you see them falling at your feet? Or are they lost upon the busy street? Fly away, my silent prayer, just paper planes in open air. Your wool sweater, oversized blue. I wore it once, it smelled like you. Walking home in the chilly air, with wind tangling up my hair. First hold on tight, so we let go in the fading light. Cold hands, warm hearts, clumsy grace. I still remember your frozen face. We tried to kiss but bumped our nose. That's how the awkward story goes. Seasons change and people grow. Where we went I'll never know. But sometimes when the wind is cold, I miss the story that we told. First love, warm like a winter coat, with a lump rising in my throat. We didn't know how to hold on tight, so we let go in the fading light. Sweater weather long since past. Nothing meant for us could last. First love, a cozy chill. I love you still. I love you still. The morning frost is fading slowly from the window pane, while everyone is rushing through the cold and heavy rain. I used to count the steps of those who walked outside my door, and measured my own value by the heavy weights they bore. But now the silver crystal quietly dissolves away, and I can feel the strength to face another lonely day. The solid ice is shrinking in the gentle rising heat, while sunbeams look so lazy on my unread journal sheet. The long and heavy shadows are beginning to retreat. I will set the steady tempo for the heart beneath my coat, and let the heavy judgments of the crowded sidewalk float. I am learning how to love the uneven lines that make me whole, and let the honest music take control of my untamed soul. No longer searching for approval in a stranger's fleeting gaze. The coffee dilutes into a lighter golden shade, far away from all the rigid rules that other people made. I take a sip and find the authentic taste at last, releasing all the heavy anchors from my cloudy past. The charcoal lines are smudging, but my vision is so clear as I embrace the quiet landscape that I hold so dear. I will set the steady tempo for the heart beneath my coat, and let the heavy judgments of the crowded sidewalk float. I am learning how to love the uneven lines that make me whole, and let the honest music take control of my untamed soul. No longer searching for approval in a stranger's fleeting gaze. The bottom of the tumbler is incredibly cool and still, while wind is blowing proudly over on the distant hill. I am the sovereign author of my own internal will. I will set the steady tempo for the heart beneath my coat, and let the heavy judgments of the crowded sidewalk float. The morning sun can wash the artificial stains away, leaving a grand transparency whatever they might say. Coffee steam rises in the morning light. I watch you reading, keeping out of sight. You turn a page, I turn my head away. So many words I never dare to say. It is the space between us, quiet and wide. A secret ocean where my feelings hide. I am a ghost in your familiar scene, living in the space between. I memorize the rhythm of your walk, the gentle cadence when you stop to talk. You order black, I take my sugar sweet. Two separate paths that never truly meet. Maybe one day the silence will break. Maybe a step is all it would take. But for now I stay here in the haze, lost in the wonder of your quiet gaze. It is the space between us, quiet and wide. A secret ocean where my feelings hide. I am a ghost in your familiar scene, living in the space between. Just a glance, a soft goodbye, underneath the morning sky. Still, just the space between. The city rushes forward at a blinding speed, but I have everything a peaceful spirit could ever need. I used to run until my heavy lungs would burn, to catch a silver medal that I didn't care to earn. The pavement lines are straight, but my path is beautifully curved, protecting all the quiet dreams that I have safely reserved. The traffic lights are changing, but I choose to take my time, listening to the inner rhythm of a soft unwritten rhyme. I'm building up a mountain that is solely mine to climb. I will set the steady tempo for the feet beneath my coat, and let the heavy worries of the crowded sidewalk gently float. I do not care if anyone is watching where my shadow goes. I'm following the current where the living river flows, and standing perfectly tall inside the clothes I chose. The whispers from the windows cannot slow me down. I'm redefining what it means to wear a sovereign crown, no longer measuring my worth by how much I can fill. I find my deepest power when the stormy world is still. The morning air is crisp against my open hand, as I map out the borders of my own untamed land. I will set the steady tempo for watching where my shadow goes. I'm following the current where the living river flows, and standing perfectly tall inside the clothes I chose. The horizon is stretching out so wide and clear, absolving every single trace of heavy doubt and fear. The sweetest melody is the one I finally hear. I will set the steady tempo for the feet beneath my coat, and let the heavy worries of the crowded sidewalk gently float. The daylight is expanding over every single Greystone lane, washing away the memory of the artificial pain. And I am fully sovereign in my own serene domain. The dusty felt sits heavy on the cord, a silent room where we are both ignored. I press the middle C to hear the tone, but every vibration feels completely alone. The letters that you wrote are turning gray, like winter clouds that never went away. Copper string is stretching far too tight inside the dark and lonely winter night. We didn't know the words to make it right before the fading echo leaves the wood. I'd change the story if I only could. I'd try to play the chords we used to share, but only heavy silence fills the air. A beautiful mistake we couldn't bear. The lower notes were vibrating with pain, like heavy footsteps walking through the rain. I haven't called a tuner to this place, because I'm scared to wash away your trace. The corners of the page are getting old, containing all the secrets left untold. Before the fading echo leaves the wood, I change the story if I only could. I try to play the chords we used to share, but only heavy silence fills the air. A beautiful mistake we couldn't bear. The pedal squeaks beneath my woolen shoe, releasing all the tears I kept for you. We were too young to find the perfect cue. Before the fading echo leaves the wood, I changed the story if I only could. The final key is sinking in the dark, leaving a deep and permanent velvet mark. The sweetness of a broken, sudden spark. The world is rushing forward through a sharp and narrow lane, but up here on the concrete roof I'm letting go of pain. I hear the distant hum of traffic fading into white, like headlights melting into the vast protection of the night. You made a few mistakes beneath the heavy midday glare, but the universe is holding you with an unconditional care. The cold breeze is a blanket that clears your weary mind, leaving the sharp and critical voices far behind. The truest version of your peace is what you finally find. It's completely okay if you didn't reach the distant prize. The stars are looking down at you with gentle ancient eyes. You do not need an audience to prove your inner worth. You are a gorgeous miracle upon this heavy earth, and every single broken part is beautiful tonight. They used to judge your tempo when you chose to step aside, but you were finding oceans where the quiet currents glide. I run my fingers through the dark and feel the velvet space, accepting every single line upon my changing face. The static on the radio is singing a sweet refrain to remind you that your honest spirit never was in vain. It's completely okay if you didn't reach the distant prize. The stars are looking down at you with gentle ancient eyes. You do not need an audience to prove your inner worth. You are a gorgeous miracle upon this heavy earth, and every single broken part is beautiful tonight. The clouds are moving slowly past the crescent yellow moon, releasing all the pressure that was built this afternoon. Your breathing is a melody that's perfectly in tune. It's completely okay if you didn't reach the distant prize. The stars are looking down at you with gentle ancient eyes. The morning will arrive, but you will keep this inner spark, knowing that who you are is a masterpiece in the dark. As you step forward out into the vast and starry night. The purple ink is printed on the square, a souvenir from roads we used to share. The destination is a blurry line, an ancient checkpoint in your mind and mine. The paper wrinkles inside my glove compartment tray to show how many miles we drove away. The dashboard clock is glowing yellow-green, illuminating our final parting scene. The radio is playing something lean. The open highway always led us to a bright fragile and so thin, and feel the heavy wheels of memory begin. A beautiful mistake we couldn't bear. I didn't throw this little slip away because it holds the words I couldn't say. The static on the wire begins to fade. Inside the quiet shelter that we made, we were too young to understand the cost of every little thing we accidentally lost. The open highway always led us to a brighter place, where we could trace the starlight on your smiling face. I touched the paper edge, so fragile and so thin, and feel the heavy wheels of memory begin. A beautiful mistake we couldn't bear. The indicator takes a rhythmic beat to match the quiet rain upon the street. The darkness is incredibly complete. The open highway always led us to a brighter place, where we could trace the starlight on your smiling face. The ticket tells me where we had to start, but cannot map the landscape of my heart. We split the world so gently far apart. The purple ink is printed on the old toll ticket square, a souvenir from roads we thought we had to blindly share. I used to let you drive and dictate where my shadow goes, but now I am the current where the living river flows. The dashboard clock is glowing yellow-green against the dark as I ignite the engine with a brand new private spark. The radio is playing our private sovereign theme, a beautiful reminder of a self-directed dream. The destination ahead is a magnificent golden gleam. We are driving past the boundaries that they drew inside our mind, and leaving all their critical and heavy words behind. I touch the steering wheel and feel the real journey begin, unlocking all the light that I have always kept within, and standing perfectly tall without a single trace of fear. I don't look back at rearview mirrors just to see your face, because I'm fully moving to my own authentic pace. The static on the wire is beginning to dissolve as I reveal the strength of my internal firm resolve. We were too young to understand the value of my own domain, but now I'm washing off the memory of the ancient pain. We are driving past the boundaries that they drew inside our mind, and leaving all their critical and heavy words behind. I touch the steering wheel and feel the real journey begin, unlocking all the light that I have always kept within, without a single trace of fear. The indicator ticks a rhythmic and steady independent beat to match the quiet clearing of the rain upon the street. The transformation of my spirit is beautifully complete. We are driving past the boundaries that they drew inside our mind, and leaving all the critical and heavy words behind. The ticket tells me where we had to clumsily start, but you can never map the complex landscape of my heart. I am a masterpiece that they can never tear apart. The morning frost is fading slowly from the window pane, while everyone is rushing through the cold and heavy rain. I used to count the steps of those who walked outside my door, and measured my own value by the heavy weights they bore. But now the silver crystal quietly dissolves away, and I can feel the strength to face another lonely day. The solid ice is shrinking in the gentle rising heat, while sunbeams look so lazy on my unread journal sheet. The long and heavy shadows are beginning to retreat. I will set the steady tempo for the heart beneath my coat, and let the heavy judgments of the crowded sidewalk float. I am learning how to love the uneven lines that make me whole, and let the honest music take control of my untamed soul. No longer searching for approval in a stranger's fleeting gaze. Coffee dilutes into a lighter golden shade, far away from all the rigid rules that other people made. I take a sip and find the authentic taste at last, releasing all the heavy anchors from my cloudy past. The charcoal lines are smudging, but my vision is so clear as I embrace the quiet landscape that I hold so dear. I will set the steady tempo for the heart beneath my coat, and let the heavy judgments of the crowded sidewalk float. I am learning how to love the uneven lines that make me whole, and let the honest music take control of my untamed soul. No longer searching for approval in a stranger's fleeting gaze. The bottom of the tumbler is incredibly cool and still, while wind is blowing proudly over on the distant hill. I am the sovereign author of my own internal will. I will set the steady tempo for the heart beneath my coat, and let the heavy judgments of the crowded sidewalk float. The morning sun can wash the artificial stains away, leaving a grand transparent space where I can safely stay. And I will hold my head up high through whatever they might say. Platforms echoing with the morning train. I see you standing in the dance of the soul. Even if we are not ever whole, I spin in circles watching your grace in this busy, crowded, lonely place. I board the carriage, you stay behind. You are the treasure I will never find, but I am happy just to have seen the way you look in the morning sheen. Every day is a chance to meet, every day is a bittersweet. I do not need to hold your hand to know you are the best in the land. This is our waltz, a dance of the soul. Even if we are not ever whole, I spin in circles watching your grace in this busy, crowded, lonely place. The train pulls out, you fade from sight. I will see you again tomorrow night. We sit inside this corner where the sunlight falls, ignoring all the modern definitions on the walls. They try to summarize our lives in a single simple phrase and trap our creative spirits in a calculated maze. But we are much too vast to fit inside their narrow box. We hold the secret combinations to their rusty locks. I close the heavy ledger filled with everyone's advice, refusing to let their cold expectations fix my price. I'm rewriting the story and I will not think twice. I am painting my own canvas with the shades they called a mistake, and keeping every single promise that my honest heart can make. They cannot tell me who to be or how I ought to sing my song. I know exactly where my wild and wandering thoughts belong, and in my own skin I am beautifully strong. Might think we're losing when we choose to step aside, but we are finding oceans where the quiet currents glide. I look at you and see a spirit beautifully unbound. We do not need their noisy praise to know that we are sound. The coffee steam is rising like a small and peaceful prayer, releasing all the heavy judgments floating in the air. I am painting my own canvas with the shades they called a mistake, and keeping every single promise that my honest heart can make. They cannot tell me who to be or how I ought to sing my song. I know exactly where my wild and wandering thoughts belong, and in my own skin I am beautifully strong. The numbers on the paper are beginning to dissolve away. and transparent space where we can safely play. We are the authors of the words we choose to say. I am painting my own canvas with the shades they called a mistake, and keeping every single promise that my honest heart can make. The landscape of my future is an open field of gold and green, the most magnificent adventure that the world has ever seen. And I am fully sitting on the throne